Now showing The Empire Strikes Back at the MBX Films Theater. Gonna open up an Imperial probe droid. And there's a good bet the Empire knows we're here now. From the Last Jedi toy line. I think this is the first Last Jedi thing I'm opening. Oh boy. You might not have saw this on the shelf because it's actually from, the original trilogy, so people probably bought this up. And it's a Force Link. I think I have a Force Link thing. We can check that out. But I think this probe droid's just going to look pretty good as a figure for The Empire Strikes Back. And it comes with Darth Vader, and he's fairly important to Star Wars. I've been told, anyway. Yes. Little Force Link symbol, and then, well, yeah, these are like, well, not too articulated. The bigger arm here just at the end. That just comes down the little grip hook. I think each one had, well, this one, some have extra joints and some don't, but it looks pretty good for the movie, the darker probe droid appearance. And we even got kind of like paint chip details and things on the top. There's a few like colored in bits, like some red panels here and there. Extra shiny on the eye. We got the missile tucked up in the corner here. Careful not to throw that away. Looks like it got a little bent. But we just got a little missile spot here. Oh no, there's no button. It's one of those you gotta flick the back to shoot it. Yeah, I don't like those when you have to flick the back. I mean, it works. It went pretty far. I'm not sure if it's bent or if it was supposed to be like this. Maybe it was just bent. Oh, must be bent a little bit just to blend into the figure. You could just leave it in there, but then you have this end kind of sticking out there, so... Oh, that's a little embarrassing there, probe droid. We got the head turn, aside from all the arms. Stand just plugs into the hole at the bottom. We can kind of float. So here's an old 90s probe droid. You can see here's a little more gray. He doesn't have a stand. He's just going to have to stand him up with his own little legs. Not that this is very high up for floating, but I think the newer one is a better color for the realistic look. This one also has a missile, but again, it has a button mechanism that's way cooler to play with. Boom. It also even has a little bit of a pop-up mechanic. Comes up, has the gun underneath. I don't think this one has the gun inside. And then overall, this one has the trigger to kind of self-destruct also. Bleh. So as a toy, this one's a lot cooler to play around with from the 90s. But for in your shelf, appearance and collection, I would say this one is pretty awesome. I think that's like an Imperial symbol on the base. Then you can kind of articulate the arms up to get a little more floating going on. This button is the button, and the missile. The missile is very sensitive to come out, so you got to be careful. Let's take a quick little look at Darth Vader. No! Oh no, I got it out. I'm fine. Get the saber out. The handle does have some of the black and silver done in, and it's a good solid red. Just a 5 points. Vader looks like. Nothing spectacular there. I'm sure the cape kind of comes off like that. I have this little inner one, the three flap deal there, so you can kind of keep the legs moving. I mean, it looks like a good form just for a Vader standing there. And a couple multiple Vaders throughout your collection here and there. Doesn't look bad, but it has no special articulation to pose him other than just standing there or standing there with a lightsaber. What a feature. And I'm not a Darth Vader costume expert, but here I don't think we have any red eyes. Have the various controls colored in some. But I always like when they have the dull black and the shiny black just to differentiate throughout his costume. But now I've got the Force Link. Let me get the Velcro thing. Maximum size, please. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I'll Velcro it a little bit. It's a little tight. I can't feel my tingling. Alright, we got the feeling back in there. Holding Darth Vader. This will activate somehow. Yeah. Slap at the balls.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Nice one. Ho 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 ho! Got the lightsaber effect. Damn thing never works how I think it's going to. Ah! Honestly, I still don't even know how this thing works. If it has all the sounds in it, and they already knew what they were going to release, or if this is feeding the info, I don't know how it would, because there's no power to be transmitting. I'm pleading ignorance on this one. I actually don't know how freaking works. It was a pretty good idea, I thought. There doesn't have to be any electronics in the toys. It's all here. I don't know. I thought it was a good idea. It didn't pan out, I guess. Okay, we got probe droid. Not a particularly iconic sound there. Move droid. You know, it'd be helpful. It would just say how many sounds there are. So I'm getting 1 for the probe droid, 2 for Vader. Could you just tell me how many there's supposed to be? Oh, there's a laser. I got a laser blast and a floaty, but no which is what I was kind of expecting, and that would have been a lot cooler to me. Where's the black? Hey, you. Truth be told, Force Link does suck, so I gave it too much credit. I thought you were cool, man. You really disappointed me. It does have some cool lights, though. I'm gonna give you the lights, all right? He did the lack. He did it. God, this thing is not easy to make do anything.
Prepare your troops for a surface attack.
Aha! Prepare your troops for a surf attack. There's a bonus one.
Sweep the asteroid field until they are found.
Oh.
Sweep the asteroid field until they are found.
Zero.
Failed me for the last time.
I don't know how many phrases there are. Just more keep coming. You got to activate it and then keep it right there activated.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
So the same one will just keep playing. So I don't know. I got Vader to say more, and I got the probe droid to say black. So I'm happy. Ultimately, I'm not going to be using the sound thing anyway. So it's a good probe droid if you don't have one already for your collection. Probably a little cheaper than some of the other options. Maybe not now because the toy line is freaking done. But I got it when it was like retail price, or probably less. Probe droid and Darth Vader, pretty cool. It's got a missile, makes a sound, but doesn't have the blow apart or the hidden gun of the 90s one. But it looks better on the shelf. I open all my Star Wars stuff here, so leave a like if you like seeing the probe droid, say meow meow blam blam black, and Vader. I pounded out his extra phrases eventually. For you! So I hope you appreciated it, and I hope I get to see you in the next video. Probing now. Uh-oh.